I am back with another cosplay review, and I'm super duper excited about this one. This is another Doki Doki Cos. Now I know I did one earlier with Barbara, and I was just floored with how much I liked it. Sometimes I wonder if I was maybe a little bit too nice with it. It did take a bit to ship and they weren't super clear, but I still stand by the quality of the one I personally got. I've heard a couple other people say that they've had some issues with the same Barbara that I got. I don't know if that's just a quality control issue. I can't speak on that, but I do know the one that I got was really good, so I'm very excited for this one. It is Shinobu from Demon Slayer. I can't remember if I mentioned that already. And yeah, let's just get into it real quick. But before I get into the actual thing of that, I did want to talk about the shipping, since I kind of mentioned that with Barbara. So the shipping with this one was quite a bit worse than my experience with Barbara. So I already mentioned with my previous one that it was kind of unclear exactly when it would ship. Shinobu was that, but like even worse. So with Shinobu, when I went to order the cosplay, I saw that it said it would come out in December. When I ordered the cosplay, I think it was around February-ish. I don't remember with 100% certainty. It was early in the year, and I was like, I don't know about that. So I sent them an email just like, hey, does this like not updated and it's supposed to be like a different date, or do they mean like December of this year, because it's a little ridiculous? And they responded to me and they're like, whoops, sorry, our bad. What we meant to say was May. And I was like, you know, okay, MomoCon has been canceled, so I know I'm not going to be wearing it to that. So the soonest convention will be Anime Weekend Atlanta, which is not until the end of October. So okay, fine, I'll wait till May. So May kind of gets to like the middle end and I haven't heard anything. So then I check the actual listing and now it says July. And so I send them an email and I'm like, hey, you told me May. Now the listing says July. Is it May? Is it July? And then they respond with, it will be the end of June. And I was like, okay, well that's not either of the dates, but okay, that's fine. And then it shipped at the beginning of June. So I don't even know. And that was just the cosplay. The shoes and the wig shipped immediately and showed up within like a few weeks of me ordering it. So they've just been sitting here waiting for the cosplay patiently. So it was not the best experience with that, and I've heard a lot of other people say that. I don't think I'd ever order from Doki Doki Cosplay if I knew like I have an event that's coming up, because they just seem very inconsistent with how long it takes. But all of this aside, let's just get into the actual cosplay. So starting off, we have the uniform. Okay, so it has an odd odor to it. I'm going to pass it to my roommate to see if I'm going crazy or if she smells a really odd odor on it.
Yes.
Okay. It has a really odd odor on it. Like dirt, I guess. I don't know. There was a lot of dirt on the package. We thought it was because it was on the front porch, which has plants and stuff, but I think it's the actual, like, package itself for some reason. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because nothing a wash can't fix. But here it is. You can see the back, Demon Slayer. There's a couple loose strands on it. You can see one kind of right there, and there's one kind of right there. I keep moving it out of frame, but they're there. But not too many. It does look pretty good. I got the same size that I got my Barbara in, which was the biggest size that they have, which is an extra large. And so here it is. There is the top. Awesome. Next up. Oh, goodness. All right. So it doesn't take much to figure out what this is. It looks beautiful. I'm just tossing it on really quick. Oh, I feel like a butterfly. I mean, I guess that's the point. But yeah. It looks really nice. The fabric is really pretty. It's a little stiff, but like not terrible, and it still gives like a whimsy quality to it. But it's really, really pretty. It's got a lot of detailing on it. If you look on the site when you're ordering a size, it has these are like a different size, I guess, to make them more billowy. So I guess this is more like an extra large. I'm not actually 100% sure on that. But it does its point of just existing on me. Yeah, I really like it. I really like the fabric too, other than it being a little stiff, but nothing too crazy there. Yeah, alrighty, so next, keeping with her butterfly theme, these are the pieces that go at the bottom of her foot. This has got kind of an elastic around it, so hopefully that will make it not fall. That's always nice. Yeah, they look really cool. They've got this tiny little bow on them, which is adorable. Yeah, I made it the exact same fabric, so again, a little stiff, but also very beautiful, so I can't complain too much. And the gradient, I didn't really mention this on the other one, but the gradient looks very nice. It's like, this is just a perfect blend. So yes, I'm very excited with these two. Alright, so next I have her hair accessory. The only way to order Shinobu's hair accessory is with the cosplay on Doki Doki Cos, so if you just wanted the butterfly bow, you would be better off looking somewhere else, because they only do it with the cosplay. It's sort of just tied to the clip, so I will have to see when it's actually in the wig if it's able to open properly or if it's gonna just be a closed butterfly wing. I mean, worst case, I'll probably just order one off of Etsy if I don't like how this looks, but the fabric that it's made out of is really nice, and it is, I mean, considering it's made out of fabric, I can't think of too many other ways that they could have done this anyway, so I'm not too faulting on that, but yes. There it is. It looks like a butterfly. So this next bit really stinks. Not like bad, like it smells like dirt. But it's a belt. Like I said, I don't really have a good explanation for it, but it smells like dirt. There's nothing else I can think of than just dirt. So that's kind of odd, but let's see. It's just a belt. Goes around. I was thinking if there's anything that I'm going to have to replace, it's going to be the belt, because the only measurement that didn't seem to quite fit was my waist, and this is the only thing that goes right on the waist. So if I have to fix anything, it's probably going to be this belt, but I won't really know that until I put it on. In terms of the quality of the belt, I mean, it looks like a fine belt. It's got one little loose strand, I think. No, that's not even attached to anything. Yeah, I mean, it's a belt. Rounding out the actual like cosplay portion, I have pants. You can see where they transitioned the pants for the butterfly to go on. It does not come with any kind of like sock that I can feel, so that is something that you'll have to purchase extra, including me. I have a white pair of those type of socks, but she wears black, so I'll have to buy some. Not too difficult, you can get them on Amazon. But the way that they achieve kind of the poofy pants look that she has is by changing the material here and kind of scrunching it up, which is nice, so that will look great. It also has here some stretch to it, not a ton, but a little bit, so that's good if you're kind of on the cups of the measurements. But yeah, overall, I mean, it looks like how it's supposed to, I think. I was trying to figure out where the zipper is. Looks like the zipper's kind of on the side, and then this piece is like the stretchy bit, probably in the back, I would guess. So there it all is. This also has a bit of an odor of the dirt. It seems like the entire Shinobu cosplay kind of smells like that. I did not have that with my Barbara, and I did not have that with the wig or the shoes. It seems to just be this cosplay has that odor. So as I said, I just ordered everything from Doki Doki Cos, so that included the wig, and so here is that. It has a little bun there. So I knew with Shinobu's wig it would be a little bit much because she has crazy bangs, but I really liked how this looked in the photo reviews that I saw. You can kind of see it here. My plan is to do a lot of styling with this, but this is it fresh out of the bag. It does have a faux lace front. For those kind of unfamiliar with that, faux lace fronts are going to be cheaper than a lace front, and they're also much easier to wear. You don't usually have to glue them down, but they don't look as natural. So if that's something that's important to you, maybe look into more lace fronts. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is a good choice, but we'll see once it's all on. And rounding out the very, very end before I try everything on, her shoes. So the one thing about her shoes, I have freakishly small feet. I need to stop doing that. I have freakishly small feet, and while they did have a size that fit my feet, it's an odd sentence, it was out of stock with no like, oh, it will be in stock here. It just said out of stock. So I did get a size bigger than what my feet actually are, so hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. But you can see them here. They look really nice. They consider these shoes rare quality. They don't have a super rare quality of this. My entire Shinobu cosplay was a super rare quality, except for these shoes. So we'll see. They look pretty well held together. Whenever I've needed these shoes in the past for like Hiyoko, I actually modified some flip-flops, which is a fine idea, but I do think hopefully this will be better. So here is Shinobu. So you couldn't see the full body just because I don't have enough space to kind of showcase that. But the bottom looks cool. I have to get those black socks, like I said. But overall, I think it looks really cool. So I'll start. Let's just go from head to toe. So for the wig, you can see here. I quite like this. It's a little bit small, so if you have a bigger head, I don't think this will work very well, but it works okay for me. You can kind of see if you get up close, you can see some of my little baby hairs there. So that's something that I would have to keep an eye on at an actual convention. And the back shows a little bit, but nothing terrible. My plan with this wig is I'm probably going to curl these a little bit and then secure them more down, probably with eyelash glue. And honestly, I'll probably secure the hairline a little bit as well to stop it from moving too much. Also, these, one of them's a little bit bigger than the other, but also, like I said, the wig came in quite a bit before the cosplay, so that probably just got smushed by sitting there for so long. So I'll need to fix that a little bit. And that's that. So the actual hair piece, just like I kind of thought, it doesn't have both pieces that come up. It can only get one butterfly wing to come up. I will probably play with this some more, see if I can do something. If I can't, then I will likely just go on Etsy and buy one, but that is an extra cost. If you are buying this, then just kind of keep in mind. But that is kind of that part. And then continuing down, so I did wear a black tank top under this to kind of hide it, but you can just see right through here. So I think if I wear a sports bra, it probably will mostly close that, but if you are bigger chested, that is something to keep in mind. We're not cosplaying Mitsuri here, we're Shinobu, and she keeps hers closed. So that's just something small. I mean, you can't tell too much with the black tank top, but it's something that would bother me personally. So like I said, I'm going to try to wear a sports bra to just sort of flatten everything down a little bit. But in terms of like the quality, it feels really nice, which is good. The belt fits totally fine. I know I was thinking, oh, if I'm going to replace anything, it's going to be that. Outside of the chest, sizing wise, everything fits. The pants fit, the leg things, the bottom fit. This obviously fits, but I had kind of put that on before. I feel very majestic, like a butterfly, which is good. Yeah, overall, I just really like it. So I told you I had the white socks that I could temporarily wear, but then I couldn't find them. So I can't really give a really good review on the shoes in terms of how comfortable they are or anything like that. But I did get the exact same shoes as my roommate did. Allie, I will link her channel in the description. She talks a little bit more about the shoes and kind of how they feel. So, and she had actual socks that would work for it, but I did not. But yeah. Overall, I mean, this is my second SR quality one. I would say Barbara probably was a little bit higher quality than this, but this is still like a gorgeous quality, and this is just not as complicated of a design as Barbara is. So there's also that. A little disappointed with the hair accessory, but other than that, I mean, not bad at all, I think. So to sort of give this like a ranking of a 1 out of a 10, I'm gonna do the entire experience sort of together. So if I was just doing the cosplay, to be honest, for a Shinobu cosplay, I would probably give this like a 10 out of 10, but all the other things kind of knock it down a bit. Since this is Doki Doki cosplay, I'm gonna have to knock them off for the fact that this cosplay took forever to get here, which would be fine if they were just more consistent with exactly the dates. And then, again, the chest doesn't fit, and that was one of the measurements that did say it would fit, so I don't know about that. So overall, with everything said and done, I'd probably give this cosplay like an 8.5 out of 10, which I think is still really respectable. I have, no experience getting from other shops, so I can't tell you if this is the best Shinobu to get. I do know that the quality of this in particular is gorgeous and that I do like this. So, it's kind of up to you. I think this is a really solid choice though. Well, that's the end of the video. I always feel really weird when I actually have a cosplay that I like so much about, because I feel like I don't really say much. I'm just like, it was good. And that's sort of how I feel about this. But hopefully it will help anyone who does want to cosplay Shinobu and is kind of shopping around. I know Mick Costumes has one, and I did look at that one, but I just liked the material of this one a little bit more, but I still think that's a great option, and they have usually a little bit more sizing options, so I think that is also a really good choice. I have another cosplay review coming up, and then I would really like to try to do some like numbered list opinion pieces, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully if I can get to it. The schedule's just been crazy, and especially with conventions coming back as well. And on that note, I will be attending Anime Weekend Atlanta in October. It's so exciting. I haven't been there in so long because of COVID. So I am so excited, and I will be cosplaying Shinobu. If you happen to be at the convention and are also part of the Demon Slayer Corps or a demon, hit me up. Bye!